I just have like, I'm trying to make it quick analogy. This is how I see the state of affairs in the world, humanity. Anyway, I mean, basically, what we're doing as a civilization, the people around the world, especially, probably especially in the West, but I suppose it goes for probably damn near everywhere. Imagine, imagine if you got a piece of land and you got a bunch of lumber and you built a house, or let's say there's a man that does this, right? You go, he goes and he gets a piece of land and he builds a house, and then when the house is finished, he gets his hammer and his pry bar and he pulls every nail out and he pulls off every board and he tears the house down and he chisels up the foundation and then he builds it all again from scratch. And then just the rest of his life, he just does that over and over and over and over and over again. When his children are born, you know, before he dies, he tears the house down again. And so his children have to do that, and he teaches them that that's the way to do things. And so the children are born and they have to build the house again from scratch. And then they've been just trained to just tear the house down again and again and again and again. And that's basically what we're doing as a civilization, as a society. You know, we build things not to last, and then we tear them down, and we build again and again and again, and we just go about ridiculous busy work and distraction throughout our entire lives, building structures, building everything, and then tearing everything down, building, tearing down, building, tearing down. You work and work and work for pieces of paper that rich fat cats print out while they sit on their mountains of gold, diamonds, rubies, gems, and their money from lumber and land and everything. And we own nothing, basically. Literally everything that we could ever need, that us or our children or our children's children would need, is already been built. It's here, it's now. There is nothing more that needs to be done except to tear down the fucking structures that keep us enslaved. That's the only thing that needs to be done. That's the only thing that needs to be tore down. You know? We could all have true freedom. Our children, our children's children, our children's children's children could all have true freedom. Every TV that they would ever need is already in fucking, already been built. You could have a, everyone could be living in frickin' mansions with basically, with like a million fucking TVs just piled up in the fucking backyard or whatever, in everyone's yard. Yeah, we could literally like build houses, probably, out of giant buildings and stuff, just out of all the spare TVs and aluminum fucking cans and just all the garbage that has been produced that is so far beyond what we would ever fucking need. I mean, it's ridiculous. There's no reason in the world why anyone should be homeless, hungry, anything. It's utterly ridiculous. The only reason that exists, that wars exist, and so on and so forth, is everybody just goes along with it. You get up, you start your day, the alarm clock, you drink your coffee, you go to fucking work, you come home, sit in front of the tube, go to sleep, get up, do the same thing again, and nobody ever fucking stops to think about, why the fuck are we doing this? Why is this the way our lives are now? It doesn't fucking make any goddamn sense. They just give us busy work, basically. The people, the few people, small numbers of people in the aristocracy that really run the world, the super wealthy people, the unknowns, literal aristocracy and shit. These They run shit. There's not that many of them, and they keep the rest of us just basically running on a fucking hamster wheel, getting nowhere, and just give us a bunch of ridiculous busy work to keep us busy, to keep us distracted, to keep us from ever thinking about the reality of our situation. It's time to wake the fuck up. All right?